in with Roger getting 405 votes and Ruth getting 1,010 votes. And level across the board. Otherwise, day 7 begins now. Day 7 starts. Ruth attacks Vin Diesel with Weeping Bell. Vin Diesel takes 4 damage. Ruth getting the fist back of Vin Diesel. Ruth attacks back with the Weeping Bell and misses. Has to discard it. Oh my god. Sorry for the burp. Vin Diesel attacks back with fists. Vin Diesel attacks back with fists and Ruth taking 1 damage. Mr. Mime coming out to play and with Ruth missing, and Vin Diesel flees. Caitlin May finds a golden handgun which hits for 10. Rip whoever Caitlin attacks next. Roger finds a brew of vitality which heals for 6. Vin Diesel used a clove extract, smoking a goth clove cigarette to get 2 HP back. Chris witnesses an iridescent beetle crawling over a leaf and heals for 2 for the event. 8 out of 10 for Ruth with 1 weapon. Caitlin May, 7 out of 10.
5 seconds.
Not only 1 weapon, but maybe the best weapon in the game other than Trubbish. 6 out of 10 for Roger and a healing item. Vin Diesel, 3 out of 10. 1 kill, but nothing to show. Chris, 6 out of 10. Is anyone hiding? No one is hiding. We're about to start. Anybody want to aid? Anybody want to curse? Now's the time. Get him out, get him out, get him out. Or if it's a ska song, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I'm going to delete Twitch one day. Ruth finds a Butterfree, which hits for 6. I assume it's Ashes. UB1 giving Ruth aid and a divine blessing. So Ruth, despite having 8 out of 10, already with a weapon, now has 2 weapons and a healing item. I feel like... Alright, so aid. Chris has the least. Curse... I mean, obviously, Vin Diesel. Although this is making Vin Diesel have a better chance of resurrecting, which I kind of like. You know, in all of my tests, so I like run tests every once in a while just to see like what the... Oh, Vin Diesel's got nothing. And every single time I run a test, someone resurrects. And every single time it's like a real game, no one resurrects. So, bad luck, I guess. All right, on your mark, get set. Day 8 begins. Day 8 starts. Ruth attacking with a Mr. Mime, dealing 4 damage to Chris. Ruth discarding Mr. Mime, and Chris manages to flee. Chris with 2 health. Oh. Caitlin attacks Chris with the golden handgun and misses. Chris manages to flee. I have not switched it off. Chris used the rejuvenating bead to heal back up to probably full health. 6, 4, maybe. I don't think so. Roger, brew of vitality, healing up to with 4 HP. And Vin Diesel finds a long Furby, which is now in play. Long Furby now in play. Ruth with enough allies to not quite break the spacing on this CSS I have going on. But 8 out of 10, 1 healing item, 1 weapon. Caitlin, 7 out of 10, 1 weapon. Chris, 8 out of 10, nothing else. But Roger, 10 out of 10, also with nothing else. Vin Diesel still sitting at 3 out of 10, 1 weapon, 1 kill, nothing but enemies. Day 8 ends. Let's aid. Let's curse. Long Furby is out.
Well, which one? Did you 30 or 40?
I don't know. Do you understand me?
Let's see. Caitlin now has the least. Let's throw an aid to Caitlin. Curse going out. It's funny how curses and aiding people just makes this game just... Let's curse some Vin Diesel. All right. Long Furby's been damaged. Zesty picking the aid to Roger in the Storm of a Venusaur. Cursing Roger is UB1, damaging that Venusaur. Caitlin has a golden apple, which heals for 6, and Long Furby has been damaged. Let's start off with day number 9. I think this is the longest game so far. Day 9 starts. Roger attacks Ruth with Venusaur and misses. Roger has to discard the Venusaur. And Ruth attacks back with the Butterfree. Roger takes that 6 damage and flees. Chris hides by taking cover in a hollow log in the forest floor. Ruth attacks Vin Diesel. We know the spoiler. Vin Diesel has died. Ruth discarding Butterfree, but taking the Long Furby. Here we go. Cannons for Vin Diesel. Caitlin May using the golden apple and healing. And here we are. We're down to the final 4. Roger 4 out of 10, 1 kill, no items. Chris 8 out of 10, no items. Ruth 8 out of 10 and 2 or 1 of each. 10 out of 10 for Caitlin and 1 weapon. Long Furby. I think that is your item. Is it? Item. Nope. Long Furby. It is indeed Ruth's item. I wonder if you get the boon from stealing it from somebody. This I don't know if that... We'll see. I want to say it works, but I don't know what my coding is. Let's see here. If you want to curse or aid, here we go. Chris getting the aid in the form of a Metapod. Who is doing the worst? Roger is doing the worst. Therefore, I will aid Rothgar. I will have curse. Who's doing the worst? Or who's doing the best? This time, Caitlin is getting the curse. Which means I am banned somewhere. Golden handgun has been damaged. Caitlin May, despite having the best weapon in the game aside from Trubbish, no longer. I had to. It's the edict of this game. Desi Piggy giving Roger a Dragonair and a potion of healing from me. No more golden handgun. A new mark gets set. Day 10 starts. We're officially in it. Caitlin finds a healing crystal. Chris triggers flooded terrain. Water floods part of the terrain, limiting movement and making escape difficult. Chris taking 2, Caitlin taking 2, Ruth taking 2, and the flooding terrain is over. Roger heals with a potion of healing up to 2. It ends with 8 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 6 out of 10. With each having at least 1 item, Ruth having 2. Now it's time to curse or aid. Caitlin doing the best. All right, who's the worst is, I think, Chris. Let's do Chris. All right, so Chris getting an herbal poultice. Caitlin not being cursed because Magnum's afraid. Ruth getting some aid in the form of a Staryu. Fear's a pretty good motivator. Aid. Ruth getting a Bellsprout. Where's Ruth sitting at? 6 out of 10. Doing pretty well. Day 11, here we go. Day 11 starts with Caitlin finding Pinsir. Chris healing. Roger attacking Chris, the Dragonair, dealing 4 damage, attacking back the Metapod and missing back the Dragonair and dealing 4 damage. Roger discards Dragonair. Chris attacking back with the Metapod. Roger takes 4 damage. Metapod being discarded. Roger flees. Ruth, Divine Blessing in hand to heal And they get 4 HP back. We're ending this with 8 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 2 out of 10, and 10 out of 10. Ruth with 3 weapons. Everyone but Caitlin with nothing. Caitlin's got the 2. Ruth's got the 3. And here we go. You know what? Here we go. This is by far the longest. Yeah, there we go. All right, max revive goes to Caitlin. Anybody else who wants to curse and aid? If you're not in the game is Caitlin May, Chris Watataco, Rothgar 72, and Ruthu Lu. Everyone else, UB1, Vin Diesel, It's Heather, Zesty Piggy, Robotnim, Cheddar Goblin. Revive you. Yeah. I still can't think of a good way for revives to work. Unless maybe it's like an item. Or maybe, you know what? No, that wouldn't be fun. The only thing I could think of is it's like a super small chance that if you aid somebody, it resurrects. Or if you curse somebody, there's like a random chance that it revives someone you didn't mean to curse or something. Zesty Piggy giving Ruth a blessing from Link, which is the best healing item in the game. And on your mark, get set. Day 12 begins with Ruth attacks. Is this going to be a miss or a critical hit? I can't tell. So, did my coding work for this one particular instance of looting a corpse? Ruth attacks Chris with a long Furby. It is a critical hit, dealing 18 damage to Chris, and Chris has died and doesn't resurrect, and it is a cannon for Chris. Caitlin going after Roger with pincer and dealing a critical hit. Roger takes 12, and it... Oh, they're different colors? Well, Matnum takes a critical hit for color blindness and doesn't know that critical hits and misses were different colors. Thought they were the same. Roger has died. Does Roger... Nope. All right, it is down to Ruth and Caitlin May, 3 items apiece, healing in the majority with Caitlin, weapons the majority with Ruth. It is anyone's game. Aid to Ruth from Roger. Ruth finds Caitlin's May's mushroom / poop. Devastating. Caitlin May's item taken by Ruth. A curse. Max revive taken from Caitlin. Oh no. All right. Halberd. The mushroom poop has been damaged. Should I do it too? Should I curse Ruth? I spelled it wrong. Red potion from Zesty. I think we're about ready to start with what I assume will be... I don't know. Day 13 starts with... maybe a battle. Here we go. Ruth attacks Caitlin May with a Star U. 2 damage. Caitlin back with the pincer, dealing 4. Pincer out, but Star U in. 2 damage to Caitlin, and Star U is out. Ruth getting attacked with the halberd. Ruth taking 6 damage. Ruth has died. May the looting begin. Caitlin heals just to rub it in faces. And I think we are done. Caitlin May. Not even voted on, which means Ruth. Cannons for Ruth. Choosing the outcome, and it is Caitlin May. And no one wins points. But Twitch. That was good. That was 14 days. That was the longest one by far. All right. I think we are ready to play God of War. An hour and 15 minutes. But dinky Pokemon. Why not Silent Hill 2? Because the vote was for God of War. My plan is to play one bit of God of War. I want to do one of the sections, and they typically take like 2 hours, and I'll probably switch to Silent Hill 2. But that was what was voted on. For the RPG that I'll probably start working on for chat next week, I think the system I'm going to use is Morkborg. It was between this. Have a great night, Chris. It was between this and the Black Hack by David Black. And I think the reason why I want to use this system as the basis is because this has way less stats. This also has way less rules. And I don't want to worry about stuff like distance, because this does have distance and stuff in it, but I'm going to probably strip that out. If you've never seen this game before, I 1000% recommend getting it if you can. There's a lot of free materials for this. You don't necessarily need to even... I think you can get away with not even buying the game. But it's an art RPG. It's extremely rules light. And so the reason I think I'm going to use it is because initiative is super simple. It's either you go first or the enemies go first. That's it. So the turn order is pretty simple. The melee is, there's only 3 stats really total. So there's strength. So if we look at the character sheet, there's only... This is it. Strength, agility, presence, and there's toughness. Armor is like dice they get rolled against. I think this kind of fits all the needs, I think, for like a cooperative RPG that's just stream based. I think this is what I want to do. And yeah, the rules are literally 2 pages. The answer is yes. I don't know why it's not reading it. I would be interested, yeah. I'm done. Read it, you thing. Alright, it didn't like that for some reason. Yeah, but I'm done. But yeah, these are the only rules. This is like it. This is the GM shield. It's literally these rules. But I think this will work because it's so simple. There's not really like the complexities of other systems. There can be classes, but they don't have to be like restrictive. And then, yeah, it's like literally these stats. This is my thoughts that I'll kind of design this around. And yeah, it should be pretty easy. It's just like dice rolls and stuff. And I can like demonstrate those. The other things I want to do, I'm not going to do like a full breakdown of the stuff I want to do, but I do want to have like descriptions. So you would do like join, I don't know how this will work, but it'd be like cleric and then like elf who looks awesome. Something like that. And it would show up and give you like a picture and stuff and give you the class that you pick. And it would assign just like default points based on like what makes the most sense. There's not really clerics in this game, but you know. In fact, the classes are like, hold on. There's actually like, oh yeah, here you go. There's a free edition of this game. So click on the link that I put in chat. There's a free edition of this whole game. It probably doesn't have all the art, which you're missing out. The game is pretty cheap if you want to buy it, but yeah. There's also this. So this makes characters for you, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, you can just like kill them, and it like makes you a whole sheet. So there's like already like a bunch of like APIs and stuff out for this that deals with a lot of like this nonsense, and it's just like a D20, so it's easy. It's easy just like programming and stuff, and then it'll just be like a dungeon crawl, so you're just like going straight through a dungeon, that kind of stuff. God of War. Let's play God of War. That's enough talking about this kind of stuff. But what would that be? And I might work on that next week. I don't know. See what I do. But I have a lot of like the bare bones of it kind of in this game. So it should be pretty easy, just like switch over and stuff. All right, while I switch stuff and things, turn on the PlayStation, turning off the other stuff. Setting my stream info. God of War. Rags. Boop. All right, we'll see. Wait, Amanda, are you even here? You voted for this. Oh no, it starts. It begins. Not that. Oh yeah, I downloaded this game too. The Last Guardian. Obviously not playing it tonight, but I'm excited to play it. Has anyone played this game, The Last Guardian? It looks very cool. But yeah, I figure we'll do at least like what? Oh my god. You were playing it? Why'd you not like it? Or why'd you stop playing it? Why did you refuse to play it, UB1? So Roger hasn't played it. Zesty hasn't played it. I think it's like right up my alley. Because I think it bridges the gap of the things that I don't like about Shadow of the Colossus. And I never played Eco. Or Ico. Alright. We did this scene.
You're really up for coming with us?
I am. Whenever you're ready. Well, whenever your father's ready, I should say.
Yeah, why did UB1 break the disc apart and burn the pieces, throw them at a car window while driving down the highway into an oncoming semi?
I think it will do me well to see the light of Elfheim again.
Alright, we're back to Kratos. A companion accessory slot is empty. Select your companion in the armor and menu to equip accessories. Exactly. What did that mean? Equip an item. Oop, I keep doing that. Equip an item. I don't know what that meant.
Roger's toxic farts. Artifact. Road.
A stench with the power to topple kingdoms.
Did it say it's a robe? Tap. Sacrifice Roger's toxic fart. Destroy target non-land permanent. So you can destroy permanents and deal 1 damage to each opponent. That's a powerful card. For what? It's a 2 artifact. You pay 2 of any mana and you deal 1 damage to each player, or just like ruin their stuff every turn. Literally just tapping the card.
Ah, Ruthu Wanhu, the timeless debate
Your
of
farts.
Halloween confections.
Your farts are too powerful.
The best candy is obviously Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. They're the perfect blend of chocolate and peanut butter, and they've got just enough nostalgia to make even the grumpiest cat purr. Plus, you can stack them like trophies after a successful night of trick-or-treating. Mmm, delicious victory.
I didn't like that part. I did like the dream image. Wait, UB1, how do you assign a partner? Oh, is this it? Okay, I have 1. Okay. Melee attacks against an enemy affiliated with Sonic. Okay.
So, where did this plan come from?
Oh, from Mimir, of course.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Merely asking how you...
Right behind you.
I'll meet you at the gateway presently, friends.
I have faith that the pace of this game is going to pick up a little bit. I have faith.
Excuse me, sir. Mind if I take a little peek at you? I promise I'll be brief.
I'm sorry, did you say Pikachu? Oh, peek at you.
My goodness, what a strapping physique. Capable of an astounding variety of acts of violence, I imagine.
What is happening?
What? This must be the squirrel that tends the world tree.
That delectable aroma. Could it be? Pardon the intrusion. Ah, yes. Amber resin. Delightfully nutty with a hint of squidding.
No.
Not one for gastronomic exploration, I see.
Wait, if you're Ratatoskr, why are you so different when we summon you for help?
It's a long story.
But you'll tell it.
But you are correct. I am indeed Ratatoskr. The one you know as Ratatoskr is merely one of my spectral aspects. And a particularly nasty one at that. I consider him so far removed from myself that he's practically a different person. Speaking of... Bitter, would you like to come out and see your friends?
Fuck off! I'm busy!
I suppose that was to be expected. Anyway... Now that I've polished off all this resin for you, would you like the seed back?
This was my best friend.
Indeed. A seed of Yggdrasil, to be precise.
Maybe this one's nicer.
Since my dwarven tenants performed their little reconfiguration, you'll need seeds like these to open up new destinations on my tree.
Your tree, huh?
Yes,
More
my
collectibles.
tree. Here,
All
let me
right.
show you.
All right, game.
Ah, so that's why good Master Brock needed an Alpine seed. Clearly you have important matters afoot.
Past Lake branches on, let's see here. Long and difficult journey, training grounds of Niflheim hold secret rewards. Why choose wisely?
That seed you found unlocks Niflheim of all places. A realm as ancient as it is vaguely sticky.
Let's see here. Realm available. This is the Eyes of Odin. This is nothing. This is the main quest.
Svartalfheim remains at your disposal if you have unresolved business amongst the dwarves.
Okay. Okay. So there's 2 side quests and there's a main quest. I literally just got this one. And there's a seed. Which side quest, though? Wait, go to map. Oh. So Mimir has a thing that they want me to do, and Svarten's fine, which is wait, which one? I'm guessing this one. Wait, so there's a rig. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing this one. Alright, we're going there.
If we're not going to Alfheim yet, it's probably best for Tyr to wait for us here. Back to Svartalfheim, huh?
We still have unfinished business there. Those bloody mining rigs in the bay, for one.
Sounds good.
Is that your quest? I need some speaking up here. They're like so excited to talk, except when I have questions. Answer my out loud questions. Alright, so we need to go towards... we did not go this way. Because we got to this, we got to the boat, and we stopped. I'm good with, like, doing side quests and stuff. As long as they're worthwhile. I do seem to be going away from this one, though. I cannot help feeling like that number is getting larger. Okay.